Fellow Toastmasters, like Martin Luther King, AOC has a dream. Unlike Martin Luther King, AOC's dream is not realizable. I want to present to you today why, in my opinion, as a professional engineer, her dream cannot be accomplished. The essence of her dream is the Green New Deal, which centers upon total elimination of fossil fuel burning by 2050, if not sooner. This normally would take about a university semester course to fully explain why not. I'll try to present it to you today. There's lots of numbers. I prepared a handout that if you're really interested, don't worry about what the numbers are, you can gain them from the handout. There's lots of numbers, starting with 500. The current grid in the United States draws an average of 500 gigawatts of power. Gigawatts, megawatts, these are everyday terms for engineers and scientists. What is a gigawatt? A gigawatt is enough power to supply the domestic needs of all of Idaho, Montana, and Wyoming put together. It's a big number. 500 of them is even bigger. It's vast. In order to eliminate fossil fuels, you must take in mind that only 1/3 of our energy use in this country is used to create electricity. The other 2/3 are going to have to become electrical in order to attain that dream. That means tripling our current use of electricity. In addition, Larry Fink, the CEO of, pardon me, Biden moment.
Don't make me cry.
Larry Fink, it's Blackwood, well, I think Blackwood Investment.
BlackRock.
In a recent speech that he made, he was projecting that the use of electrical energy by the tech industry is going to be multiplied by as much as 6 times in the next 5 years. This is because of the growth of AI, among other things. The tech industry, if it were a country, would be the 3rd largest electrical consumer in the world. Wow. Imagine 6 times that amount. So wind and solar is going to replace the fossil fuels. Let's consider some of the cost. Wind and solar have massive land requirements. In order to meet a projected 2050 electrical load of what I conservatively estimate will be 1.5 terawatts of electricity. That is 1.5 followed by 12 zeros. It will require a minimum of 15,000 square miles covered in solar panels. and another 300,000 square miles of land that is restricted in use because of windmills. That's assuming a 50-50 split between wind and solar. Monetary cost. Wow. The cost of constructing 1.5 terawatts of power from wind and solar will cost approximately $3 trillion. Roughly $2 per watt of rated power, or pardon me, power delivered to the grid. No, I was right the first time. It's rated power. The problem here is that wind and solar are not constant. I've heard people say, well, the sun goes down, the wind will pick up and carry everything. No. Take a look at your 10-day weather forecasts. The wind pattern and velocity follows the solar pattern in temperature. Wind is driven by temperature. At night, it goes away. So 3 million, what does $3 trillion buy us? Electricity from about 2 hours after sunrise to maybe sunset. We need energy storage. The estimates for the amount of storage required vary from 1 month to 3 months of grid usage. The cost of that storage in 2050 will be $2 quadrillion. Quadrillion is a 2 followed by 15 zeros. The entire world's gross national product is only $100 trillion a year. To provide a reliable energy grid from wind and solar would require 40 years of the entire world's production. Now, this is why we are not going to see a Green New Deal, and let us pray that we don't. Because if we do, we are sitting in the dark.
Yeah.
Madam Toastmaster.